sports fans, last night in the NBA, it was a very interesting night. It was reunion special as we had 3 games bring that to light. First of all, in Toronto, Vince Carter was brought to tears as the crowd there gave him a standing ovation. They honored him, and certainly it was a neat scene as Vince Carter, who really built Toronto basketball, was honored last night as the Raptors took on the Memphis Grizzlies. A little bit different of a situation as we saw Vince Carter's situation be all about the positive. The negative sort of occurred as the Brooklyn Nets welcomed back Jason Kidd, as only those in New York know how to, with the boos. As Jason Kidd, of course, was a coach there a season ago, a tumultuous end to his tenure. But just think about this, a year ago, as the head coach, the Brooklyn Nets put him into the Nets Hall of Fame, and he was honored with cheers and a standing ovation. A year later, a much different scene. Now, the third one of these returns was a mixed bag. It was Lance Stephenson going back to Indiana. Now, Lance Stephenson always had antics while he was a part of the Pacers, but Larry Bird always wanted to bring him back. That was a different feeling from the locker room, a lot of the fans, including the coaching staff. Lance Stephenson ultimately went to Charlotte, now with the Hornets, and they've actually been worse with him. And the Pacers have been struggling without Paul George. But last night there were boos, there were cheers, and really Stephenson only put in 10 points. The tip-in at the end was the difference from the Pacers. They got the W. But really on a night where we saw tons of NBA games, over 10 games were played, 3 specifically had us thinking reunion special, with some boos for Jason Kidd, some cheers and some boos for Lance Stephenson, and a standing ovation for the great Vince Carter.